Fire in the hole, let's cook an onion. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got going on for here today is an onion. And what I've done is I've peeled this onion and I cut it into fourths and then I cut it again into eighths. So I left the last incision to show you how it goes. You want to cut almost all the way down to the bottom of the onion without going all the way through it like that. You want to leave that bottom part, that button, intact. So now what you can do is kind of unfold it like this. At least that's the theory anyway. And you're making a bloomin' onion. Kind of like if you've ever been to the Outback Steakhouse, you've had their famous bloomin' onion. And this is actually what we're trying to recreate today, but we're cooking it on the grill. So it's going to be a little different from the one at the Outback, because the one at the Outback is battered and fried, deep fried. But anyway, this is our bloomin' onion right there. Okay? So it'll eventually come apart more when we start messing with it. We got to dunk it in some egg and some breadcrumbs. So stay tuned and I'll do that for you. So what I got here is 4 eggs, and I'm going to beat them like they owe me money. Like so. I've got my onion, then I've gently separated the petals of the onion like that. And we're going to put in here, we're going to put some barbecue sauce in these eggs. This is some barbecue sauce that Tango Joe gave me, some Savannah Jeans Chipotle Mango. Sounds good. You use any barbecue sauce you want. Get some of that barbecue sauce in those eggs. I'm going to say about a half a cup to a cup of barbecue sauce. And beat that up real good. So now you've got an egg barbecue sauce mixture. I'm going to separate our petals of our onion blossom a little bit, just to get them like that separated. I'm going to dunk this thing in the egg mixture. Get it all egged up in there. Get it down inside there, because that's where the stuff's got to go. And your hands got to be clean for this. My hands are clean. Just washed them. So yeah, let's get that egg mixture all in there, all in that onion. Egg and barbecue sauce. Let me get that separated out so it can go down inside the onion. You see what I'm doing, I hope. You get the gist of it anyway. I'm going to get that all down inside that onion. All good and coated with that egg and barbecue sauce mixture like that. Get it all down inside there. Get that separated. You got to be careful. You don't want to tear it apart. You just want to get it a little separated. There we go. It's coming together now, okay? All right, let me show you the next step. Now what I got here is some Panko Breadcrumbs, and I'm going to take some Rootboy Rub number 2 and put that into Panko Breadcrumbs. So you could use any good barbecue rub that you want to use. I'm using my rub because I love it. Oh boy, that smells good. We want to mix that up with that Panko Breadcrumbs. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Let me tell you what. I think this is going to be I'm going to be putting this stuff on sale soon on my Facebook page. So stay tuned for more news about Rootboy Rub number 2 and number 1. I'm going to have them both for sale soon. You might have seen some reviews on YouTube. Some folks did some reviews. Okay, now we're going to get our onion that was put in the batter, get it in the Panko Breadcrumbs, and get the Panko Breadcrumbs all packed up in those petals, you know. And by packing those breadcrumbs down in there, that'll help separate the petals. You see what I'm saying? So we'll get them in there. They got that Rootboy Rub on there. They got the Panko Breadcrumbs all up in there. You get that all up in there. There you go. Now you're talking. Let's get a little bit more of that in there. I'm starting to separate it now. It's starting to say separated because the Panko Breadcrumbs are holding the petals open. See what I'm saying? So let's get some more of that in there. We could actually dip this in the egg again if we wanted to, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I might. I might give it a second dip, I might not. I think it's looking pretty good right now as it is. Not too worried about it. starting to look like a blooming onion a little bit, isn't it? Let's get some more of that breadcrumbs on there. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. That's going to do it right there. Get that stuff down in there. Get some more of that panko breadcrumbs down in there. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. We're gonna get that on my on a cast iron skillet and get it on the grill. I'll show you what that looks like. So stay tuned. So I did wind up dipping my onion a second time into the egg and a second time into the breadcrumbs, and there she sits on a cast iron pan on the grill. We're going to close that, cook that for about an hour, and while that's cooking, we'll make up a remoulade dipping sauce for this thing, so stay tuned. Let's make this remoulade style dipping sauce for the bloomin' onion. Let me get a napkin here. Wipe the spoon off with it. Okay, so we got about a cup of mayonnaise right there, and to that we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of Zatarain's prepared horseradish, and that'll give it a nice kick. That the Zatarain's horseradish, about 2 tablespoons of that, 2 teaspoons, I'm sorry, teaspoons. I'll put the recipe in the directions in the description box of the video. Don't you worry, it'll be there. And we'll get that mixed in there. Some horseradish and mayo. Right now it's already smelling good. I'll get my spoon cleaned off again. Okay, next we got some, this is Grey Poupon Country Dijon made with stone ground mustard. So we're going to put about 2 tablespoons of, 2 teaspoons, I keep saying tablespoons, 2 teaspoons of that in there. There you go. 2 teaspoons of stone ground Dijon mustard. So we've got a real piquant sauce so far. Let's get that mixed up. Next thing we're going to go in with, get that off there, clean off my spoon so I can dip it in the next jar. The next jar is sweet pickle relish. About 2 teaspoons, let's make it 3 teaspoons, which is a tablespoon, of sweet pickle relish. We'll mix that up in there. Looking good, but it's not looking very remoulade at the moment, but we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that with the last ingredient, which is Tango Spice Cajun Rub. We're going to put about a teaspoon of Tango Spice Cajun Rub in there, and that gives me the Cajun cred that I was looking for. So now I can say this is a remoulade sauce. This is a true remoulade sauce because I've got the Zatarain's and the Tango Spice Cajun Rub, and this is going to give it a beautiful color as well as a beautiful flavor to our remoulade sauce. Starting to look pretty remoulade right now, doesn't it? It's got that pinkish glow to it. Know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. That's an excellent dipping sauce right there. What I'm going to do now is refrigerate that, and when our onion's done, we'll be able to dip our onion petals into that remoulade style dipping sauce. And it's got the sweet relish, the Grey Poupon mustard, the horseradish, mayonnaise, and Tango Spice. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Tango Spice Cajun Rub. So there you go. So Tango Joe's has provided me with a lot of things for this video. He gave me the Savannah Jeans barbecue sauce. He gave me the, well, I bought the rub from him, and he gave me the beer. So stay tuned. We'll take a taste of this onion and drink a beer. My blooming onion is really starting to bloom. Let's kick it up a notch with some crumbled up bacon. Ha ha! What about that, Aaron? How about some bacon on there, huh? Yeah, baby, now you're talking. Bacon, crumbled up bacon, and some cheese. What about some cheese? Why not? They don't do this at the Outback, I can tell you that. Let's throw some cheddar cheese on there. Why not? Melty cheese, what could be better than that? Oh yeah, now you're talking. Now you got a blooming onion. Let's get that thing finished up and we'll get a beer and take a taste, so stay tuned. My bloomin' onion is done. There's the frosty Rootboy mug. Here's today's beer from the Decadent Brewing Company, Double Toasted Marshmallow. Now who do you think sent me this? I'll give you one guess. Tango Joe. Tango Joe, I don't know about this beer, buddy, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Double Toasted Marshmallow. It's a double IPA with 9.5% alcohol. Is that right? 9.5? Yeah, 9.5. That's a lot of alcohol. Let's pour it out. It's a beautiful yellow color. I wasn't expecting that. Let's get some pour on that. Get some head on that. Oh yeah. Double toasted marshmallow. Can you believe that? Double toasted marshmallow. Now what's in that? It's got double India Pale Ale brewed with turbinado, muscovado, coconut, sugars, and Madagascar vanilla bean. What do you think? You think we'll be able to taste the vanilla bean in that? Let's find out. Lassa, let's sniff it, baby. Let's take a sniff. Oh man, that smells great. 9.5 alcohol. Lassa, let's quaff that little bit of froth off of there, baby. That's amazing. I can't say that it tastes like a double toasted marshmallow, but it's got a beautiful fruity taste. It's delicious. It's got more of a citrus flavor than anything else, I think, and it's a beautiful hazy yellow. It's a beautiful beer. Thank you so much, Tango Joe. You're too good to me. Hey, let me get my onion down here and let's get a taste of it. Stay tuned. All right, there's my bloomin' onion. It's still a little hot, but I'm gonna tear off a piece of that. Tear off a piece of that bloomin' onion and dip it in that remoulade sauce and put that in my mouth. Stay tuned. Man, you know, it's not like the Outback because it's not deep fried, but it's delicious. Wow. Tastes great. I'm loving it. My sauce is good too. Well, got a little bit of that bacon there. That's awesome. My awesome onion blossom. Tell you what, that's an excellent side dish. I got a chicken cooking on the other grill. We're gonna serve this with that chicken. It's really good. Hey, you know what I always say? If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go see the smokehouse, the Slow Hand. Go check out Slow Hand and his smokehouse. Wood Smoke Smokehouse. I don't know the name of the channel. Slow Hand, I'm sorry. But I'll put the correct link up in the iCard. I gotta have some more of that. It's so good. Oh man. I love onion. My son hates it. The bacon and cheese really makes it good too. Look at that. Yeah, go check out Slow Hand. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. Tango Joe, this toasted marshmallow beer is outstanding. Even though it's 9.5 alcohol, you don't get that alcohol bite. And it really doesn't taste like toasted marshmallows. It's got more of a citrus flavor. And you can see it's a hazy double IPA. It's awesome. Anyway, babies, that's my video. We'll see you next week. Bye.